Today I'd like to demonstrate the new graphical user interface for the Murgetroid 3, and I've constructed this GUI to be very easy to use in order that somebody can just walk up to it and touch a button and it'll go immediately into create mode here, which allows you to use the graphical user interface to create images. So the easiest thing you can do there is to hit the random image button and generate a new image. And if you like it, you can save it. If you want to do things to it, for example, you can hit the cycle button, which does some transformations, different ones if you hold your finger on it. Each one of these controls has 8 buttons around the external, so each one does something different. If you happen to like that image, you can save it. Let's go ahead and generate a new image entirely. I'm going to clear this out. In this case, let's go ahead and generate an image by drawing it. I'm going to first set the color, which you do by moving that slider, and it shows the color over here. And here I'm going to try drawing a line from here to there. Okay, and now I'm going to make a blue line, let's say, and go from the top to the bottom. Ah, I screwed up and didn't quite get it, so let's undo that line and try again. Boop. There we go. And finally, let's just create another portion of this image by using a circle, and I changed the color to yellow. Let's put a circle there in the middle. Perfect. Okay, let's save that. Let me demonstrate some of the other things, like this translate button here. If you hit the translate, it'll change the image. Different portions of it do different things. If we like that, that's great. We can also change the color of this, colorizing it differently. All kinds of different things. And we can also do some things I call fun, which basically don't change the image at all, but animate it to some extent to just amuse people. Each one of these, there's a bunch of different buttons, as you can see, does something different. Okay. So one of the fun things too is this ring command, and if I say select the ring image here and hit the button, it generates a ring around whatever image is in the center. You can change the image that's generated. Here's some candy canes. There's 5 different images, and actually there's, if you go up to here, you can use some of the saved images. It will be generated along the outside. It's a little hard to see some of them, but let's try a different one. Okay, any case, and then let me clear this out, and you can also do random images. And random image would be a random ring, rather. There's a random ring. And you can generate another random ring. And finally, along the right-hand side are different text messages I can generate on the fly. To do that, first let's change the color of the text to white. And then I'll go ahead and, let's say, hit the love button here on top. There's love, here's hello, and here's happy birthday, which is kind of fun because it has a birthday cake at the end of it. That's it. And then if you have saved images, then at this point, now you can see I've got 4 images saved. That's fine. Come over here, hit the play saves, and it'll generate a show that from the images that you created, and it'll play for maybe a few minutes and repeat, but it's all customized based on the images that were saved. And finally, if we're done with all this, we can go back to the regular show mode. It would do it automatically over time, but if you wanted to go immediately back to it, you just hit this show here. It does a reset and starts the show over. The only difference now is that the images that we did create will be incorporated into this show. This is the pre-programming show that doesn't necessarily use the GUI, but it runs just as it runs. So any case, that I think demonstrates most of the functions of this GUI, including the undo and all the rest of it. And I hope you enjoyed this show. Thanks for watching.